Hi, my name is Diane, and I'm thrilled to introduce to you Focus2Explore, our career, major, and college exploration system that will help you make informed decisions about your future. Focus2Explore is going to guide you through the process of career planning, major exploration, and college selection. The system is completely responsive, meaning that it works on all devices, so you can use it on your phones, tablets, or any computer. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the system. This is the portal page, the doorway to enter into the system. If your counselor has not given you a username and password, you're going to want to click on this register button and complete the form so that you can create your own username and password. Enter it in the spot there every time you return to Focus2Explore. This is the main dashboard. It is laid out with the proper process of career planning and development, beginning with identifying your academic strengths, moving into our 4 self-assessments, plus the ability to combine all of them. Exploring the possibilities, which is going to help you look at majors and find out what you can do with them, explore occupations by job family, even do our very comprehensive college search. The action plan is a place that you can create a roadmap of what academic and professional development activities you're experiencing and achieving. The results section is where all of your occupations, majors, and colleges that you've saved along the way are kept, along with a very organized portfolio, which is a report of everything you've done. Be sure to check out links and resources that your counselors might be sending you to, because there could be some really cool websites that they want you to check out. So let's now look at each one of the components. The Academic Strengths tool is where you're going to check off what academic disciplines you do better in than others, because recognizing what your academic strengths are going to bring you closer to pursuing a very satisfying career and area of study. Once you complete those, you'll see that the report is organized into subjects that you do very well in, all the way down to never took this subject. There are 4 self-assessments, and each one of these are going to bring you to occupations matching your personal attributes. Let's take a look at the interest assessment. The interest assessment consists of 36 questions. You'll go through and answer these questions on a scale of how much you would enjoy these certain scenarios. Remember, there's no right answers, no wrong answers. Just be honest with who you are so that you can find a fulfilling career for yourself. Once you complete those questions, you'll be brought to your results so that you understand how you fit in the world of work based on what your areas of interest are. Next, you'll be brought to your list of occupations that match your work interests. Be sure to filter the results, changing degrees that you're interested in pursuing, perhaps sorting them by things that are important to you, like occupations that might have a bright outlook, or perhaps by salary, whatever is most interesting to you. Now you have the ability to look at any one of these occupations on your list. So let's go ahead and take a look at an aeronautical aerospace engineer. This is an example of how all of the occupations are laid out and presented to you. Feel free to look at as many occupations, but be sure to save the occupations that you like and also the supporting majors. So we give you an overview of the occupation, identify the job tasks. We'll compare your interest profile summary to someone typically in this field. You'll understand what the skills are going to be required, the typical work values, work environment and conditions, and here's where the education requirements are, where you'll see the degrees associated with it, along with all of the majors associated with this particular occupation. So be sure to save these, because this is going to help you in your college search, finding colleges that are going to offer the majors that you're interested in. We go through the outlook, the average U.S. earnings, advancement, and links to professional associations to learn more about any specific occupation. Be sure also to save any occupation that you like, identifying the things that you really enjoyed learning about this occupation, and then what your favorite traits are. Then you can give it a 1, 2, or 3 thumbs up, and it's now bookmarked on the main dashboard for you. Then you can just go back and look at any occupation in your list. When you're ready to go back to the main dashboard, just click on the Home button and it will bring you right back. There's a personality assessment. The personality assessment is a great tool where you'll answer questions about how you would react in a certain situation. Once you complete that, you'll see a summary describing your personality traits, and then you'll be brought to those occupations matching your personality. Again, don't forget to filter so that you can see various degree levels and the possibilities that it can bring you to. There's a values assessment and a skills assessment. The values is a place where you're going to identify 3 values that are very important to you, and then you'll be brought to those occupations. The skills is quite similar, where you're also going to identify 3 skills, and you'll see those occupations. Finally, combining your assessment results. This is a really important step because what you can do here is really narrow down your lists, looking for occupations that match all of your personal attributes. So there are 5 occupations that matched each one of your assessment results, and then it will keep narrowing it down for you. So be sure to click on all of those. Exploring the possibilities are going to be tools that will help you look up majors, occupations, and go into our college search. Explore any major and related occupation is a pretty neat tool that's going to help you identify major areas of study and what can you do with them. So you can go ahead and click on any one of these major titles, and then you'll be able to see what the occupations are that you could go into if you majored in agriculture. And then from here you can just go ahead and click on any of those occupations. Again, be sure to save majors that you'd like to possibly pursue when you're looking for colleges. So be sure to just save any major that you find interesting. One other component in that particular section that I'd like to show you is notice that we suggest majors to you as well. Wherever you see a light bulb, these are majors that could potentially be very good matches for you because they match your work interest assessment. So if you've completed your work interest assessment, we'll also suggest some majors to you. You can look at any occupation by title, by job family. You can even compare 2 occupations side by side to look for the similarities, or in this case, big differences between occupations to help you narrow down. Our college search consists of all of these categories that you're going to plug in answers based on your personal preferences and find colleges across the United States that match all of these specific criteria that you've plugged in. Again, I've gone ahead and pre-answered these. So for this particular one, the type of college, I want to earn a bachelor degree. I can plug in what type of college I'm interested in going to, private, public. I can even put in a religious affiliation. Next are my majors offered. So here are all of the majors that I saved when I was exploring occupations. So I can click on any of these to say I want to find a school that offers all of the majors that I'm selecting. If I select quite a few, you might want to change it to show colleges that offers 1 or more. You can also come down to this category of list and open each one of these areas up, and it will bring you to many, many, many different majors that you can choose from. At any point, if you want to view your matched colleges, you can go ahead and click on that, but I'm just going to bring you through the rest of the pages. You can enter in your location, setting that's important to you, regions of the country, or states, or a combination of everything. Enrollment size, so I say that I want to go to a school that has from 4,000 and even greater than 15,000, so I'm looking for more of a larger school. and that the annual tuition would be no more than $50,000 per year. Be sure to always hit the Save Selection button as well. There's also a test score and selectivity selection, so I can plug in what my SAT scores are that I currently have, or ACT scores, and I can even plug in the selectivity, so how selective, how many students they allow or accept into their college or university. There's also an athletics and activities section that you can plug in what athletics you want to make sure are offered at the school, as well as extracurricular activities. So now let's click on my viewed colleges. So all of these colleges in this list all match the criteria that I've plugged in. When I want to look at any one of these colleges, I'll go ahead and just click on anything that I find interesting, and then learn all about the college. From the general information, I can even go right to their website or their admissions page. I can see their admission requirements and number of applicants. This is very interesting, the standardized tests, because now what's happened is it's showing you where you fit in their accepted range of students by their SAT or ACT scores, depending on which ones you plugged in. So you'll see where you fit in their median range. We go over the tuition expenses, financial aid that someone typically would receive going to University of Vermont, enrollment demographics, and the majors the school offers, as well as all of their athletics and activities. Now, when I like any one of these colleges, I can just save it. Again, putting in notes to myself about why I like this particular college rather. I'm typing as I'm going along here, and identifying what might match up with the things that you really liked about this particular school. And then you can go ahead and look at any other colleges, or maybe you want to change some of the information that you plugged in before. So if we change things, and maybe you want to add Great Lakes to it, we just hit Save Selections, and now my list of colleges has changed throughout the US. When you're done with that, of course, just click on the Home button. Take Action is a place where you can keep track of any academic goals or achievements that you've already earned. To keep track of this so that when you're going to be writing your application for colleges or even building a resume, you have all of this information in one organized place. So it's broken out into the academic strengths or academic areas and what career development activities you've done. So from internships, work experience, volunteering, and entering in all of this information. The results section is where all of your occupations that you've saved are housed. In here is where you can work to maybe change what you thought about this particular occupation. Maybe you want to give it a 1-star now, or maybe you want to delete something completely from your list to help narrow things down. Same with the majors, saved colleges, and then finally your portfolio. Your portfolio is a summary of everything that you've done in Focus2Explore. Note that you can download this document and save it on your device so you can use it for any future references. It goes over all of your reports from each one of your assessments, plus you can see all the occupations that matched each one of your assessment results. We get down to our action plan, our saved occupations, saved major areas of study, and your favorite colleges that you're now interested in learning more about and perhaps going to visit. So that is a tour of the Focus2Explore system. We wish you the best of luck and thank you for joining me today.